Somebody tell the English FA to just hand Arsenal the league title already. Just end the league, bro. Because the way this Arsenal team is playing, guys, it's going to be difficult to keep up with Arsenal this season. They just trashed Tottenham 4-1 in the first North London derby of the season. Like, Tottenham have not lost an away game this season until today, until this visit to the Emirates today. And Arsenal just made a statement, guys. A 4-1 victory against their neighbors. That's a huge statement of intent. That's what Arsenal are about this season. It seems like the football gods are finally favoring Arsenal to finally win this Premier League title, because it has been a long time. Since 2004, Arsenal have not won the title. So could this just be the season? Because everything just seems to be working out for Arsenal at the moment, guys. And the worst part is, Arsenal are not even a team that will struggle even when they have injuries this season. Like, that's the biggest weapon that Arsenal have this season, is their squad depth. Look at today. Gabriel was missing after he sustained an injury during the international break. And what did Arteta do? He brought on Piero Hincapié into the back of his defense alongside Saliba at centre back, and he looked so assured alongside Saliba in that defense. Arsenal's defense was so solid. Just like we've seen them all season, Arsenal's defense was solid yet again in the North London derby. A 4-1 win against Tottenham. Tottenham's first away defeat of the season after 12 games. That shows you how impressive this performance was from Arsenal. And like I said earlier, the scariest aspect of this Arsenal team is not just the fact that they have been the most consistent team in the Premier League this season. We've seen Man City, they have shown flashes of brilliance here and there, but City have not been consistent. Chelsea have not been consistent. Liverpool, of course, we know that their own matter is a totally different story, a different kind of disaster. That's what Liverpool are going through at the moment. Arsenal seem to be the only team that have looked so convincing, looked so sure of themselves. And that's not even the scariest part of this Arsenal team. The scariest part of this Arsenal team is the fact that they have incredible squad depth, guys. In previous seasons, when a starting player in this Arsenal team maybe is missing through injury or a suspension, Arsenal would usually struggle to replace the quality that player provides. Look at what is happening with Arsenal now. It seems like Arsenal has two world-class players in each position. That's the flex Arteta has in the Emirates this season. Gabriel was injured. He just calmly called upon Hincapié, and Hincapié delivered. Look at his back four. This guy is playing with 4 centre backs. He's playing with 4 centre backs. Calafiori and Timber are centre backs. Let's not forget, Calafiori and Timber are centre backs. They are playing as full backs in this Arsenal team. Before Timber became the first choice right back, Ben White was Arsenal's right back. Don't forget that Arteta also converted Ben White from a centre-back, which he was at Brighton, to a right-back. That's the secret of this defensive solidity that Arsenal has. Gabriel was missing today. Hincapié just effortlessly slotted into that defense alongside Saliba. And look at the other positions as well. They are missing Gyökeres. They are missing Kai Havertz. Look at the performances that Mikel Merino has been putting in as a makeshift number 9. It's almost as if he has to switch his position from a midfielder to being a striker. That's how impressive Merino has been, playing as a false number 9 for Arsenal. That's incredible squad depth that Arsenal has. Odegaard has been missing with injury. And right now, Eberechi Eze has made that number 10 position his own. Odegaard is going to have a serious job on his hands when he comes back from injury, because he's going to challenge. He has to fight for his place in that number 10 position. Except if Arteta decides to move Eze to the left where he used to play at Palace. But the way Eze is playing in that number 10 role for Arsenal, is going to take a huge effort from Odegaard to unseat him in that number 10 role, even when he comes back from injury. Arsenal have been so good this season, guys. Finally, it could just be Arsenal's season. Like, I've said this thing a lot this season. I've lost count of how many times I've said this. But with each passing game week, Arsenal continue to show why this could just be their season. They have been the most consistent side in the league. They have been the best side in the league. And that's why they are top of the table, guys. They capitalized fully on slip-ups from Liverpool and Man City yesterday. City were beaten at St. James's Park 2-1 against Newcastle. Liverpool lost 3-0. Their second consecutive 3-0 defeat in the Premier League. And Arsenal are now 11 points ahead of Liverpool. 7 points ahead of Man City. And Chelsea now are their closest challengers. Arsenal 6 points ahead of Chelsea after Chelsea won Burnley 2-0 on Saturday. But Arsenal are clearly in the driving seat. This season, Arsenal would be worthy winners of the Premier League if they eventually win the Premier League. Because at this moment, it doesn't look like any team has the quality or the ability to challenge this Arsenal side. That's how good they've been this season. And what a signing Eberechi Eze has been for Arsenal. You know, he was close to joining Spurs in August. He was very, very close to joining Tottenham in August. Arsenal hijacked that deal and they brought Eze to the Emirates. And Tottenham would definitely be cursing their luck today, guys, because this is the quality that they would have been enjoying. Eze just showed them why they went after him in the summer. A hat-trick in his first North London derby, guys. And Tottenham's poor record in this fixture, it has just continued because since 2010, they haven't won at the Emirates. That's how woeful their record in North London derbies, especially at the Emirates, has been in recent years. Arsenal have had the better of Tottenham, and today has been no different. Arsenal, worthy winners, and they look very much one of the greatest sides that we are seeing currently in Europe. They look very much one of the best teams in Europe at the moment, guys, because this Arsenal team, they are playing on a whole different level to every other team in the Premier League this season. I thought Man City would be able to challenge them for this title. City may still be able to challenge them, but it's going to take a huge effort and a huge slip up from Arsenal because they are miles ahead of everyone this season, guys. City are not consistent. City were building up steam before the last international break. With this resumption, they fell at Newcastle, and Arsenal have capitalized fully, extending the gap to City to 7 points. Chelsea are now in second place, 6 points behind Arsenal, and next weekend just got more interesting because Arsenal is going to be playing Chelsea in the Premier League next weekend. But first of all, they will have to deal with Bayern Munich in the Champions League. And that game against Chelsea next weekend in the Premier League is a very, very huge game for both sides because Chelsea, like I said, they are 6 points behind Arsenal, and Arsenal being top of the table, they look at that game as an opportunity to extend that gap to Chelsea on top of the table. But Chelsea, on the other hand, they would also look at that game as a huge opportunity to be able to cut that deficit to 3 points. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video. Adios.